In this video, I'm going to be going over the bonus structure system that I've come up with in order to incentivize my entire team to make us more money as a company, right? And this has been a pretty hard one, just because over time you kind of get mixed feelings. You get some people who just want more salary, no bonus. Some people who want more bonus, less salary. And you kind of start getting to the point where you realize you just need to give people more salary and good opportunity for bonus that they can control that doesn't hurt you as a business owner. There's like a lot of factors here, right? And we've tried almost every system over the last 4 years with different teams. Like we have different departments, so we can test different systems with different departments. So instead of doing one at a time, I can test like 4 or 5 different bonus structures and see which one works the best. And I've concluded that there's only one that makes sense, especially for me in the agency space. I think any service-based business can run a very similar bonus system. If you don't have a service-based business, I don't really, I don't know how well this is going to work for you, but here's basically what I do. First, before we jump in, let me give you a few things that make a bonus a good bonus, okay? One, it needs to be controllable. I used to work at Lifetime Fitness. I was the #1 salesperson in the entire company, and we had a bonus structure that was based on like a million things. It was like how well the cafe did and the spa, and the management and the budget that we spent. If we fixed a roof that month, we didn't get it. It was kind of uncontrollable. We could hit 2 times the quota that we wanted as a team, and we still would miss the bonus. And this was like $1,000 a month bonus. So like when you're making, when the average salesperson is making like 5K, another grand is 20%. It's a big jump. Some months it'd be 1,500, right? But we couldn't control it. And so over time we just got discouraged because like we would hit all our numbers, but we'd not control it. So #1, your bonus structure needs to be controllable. #2, it needs to be risk-free for you as a business owner. Meaning, is there a situation where my team hits bonuses and I get absolutely as a business because I miscalculated how the bonus structure works, right? How can you protect yourself, give them more bonus, but not at the cost of the company suffering as a whole, right? The bonus is a bonus for a reason, right? It's like a tip, right? You want to make a bonus, you got to earn a bonus, you got to do something above the expectation. And I'll show you kind of what mine is. And #3, it needs to be easily trackable. I need to be able to see it on a screen. I need to see how close I am, how far I am from pacing the bonus. That way I can pivot and make changes throughout the month to be able to hit that bonus, right? So I'm gonna leave these up here in the corner as we kind of go over a few options here on the bonus side. So basically what I did was #1, I identified the most important number to calculate this, which is what is my margin percentage or gross profit percentage that I'm willing to accept as a business, right? At a micro level, not a macro level as a business, at a micro level, what does each team need to hit as a margin in order for them to be adequate or hitting the numbers that I want? So let me give you an example. How my company is structured is in a pod system, right? So let's just say here's Eddie at the top, here's some managers, just to keep this easy, they go across. And then here is like team 1, right? And team 1 has a lead, and then they have, a bunch of employees under them and a bunch of clients. And this is team 1. And then team 2, you know what I mean? And team 2 has a lead, and then boom, 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 right? Each one I treat as its own business. So I know in my business, I need to do a 30% net profit margin, right? NP, net profit. In order for me to do a net profit margin, I reverse engineered it. I took the cost of me. I took the cost of like the entire management team. I took the cost of like marketing, sales, everything. And I calculated that every team, so these teams that I just showed you, let's say team #1, needs to do a 50% profit margin as a team for me after all costs to end up doing a 30% net profit as a company, right? So to keep this example easy, if this team has $50,000 a month of payroll on the team, then they need to do, if it's 50%, that means they need to do twice. So they need to do twice that revenue, 100K, in order to hit the margin of 50% that I'm looking for. So I said, you know what? How can I incentivize them to make way more than the 100K, right? All I need as a business owner to hit my numbers is 100K. So what I did was I actually took a third of all the money above 100K in this example, right? All the money over their threshold of profit margin that they need to make for a team. And I literally gave that money to the team. I distributed it to the team. I gave it to the strategist, the media buyer, the creative guy. Everyone on that team gets a third of all the money that's made over their 50% margin that's required, right? And so now as a team, what's happening is they're incentivized not just to make more money, they're incentivized to save on payroll, right? When they're a team lead, they need to look at their own team as a business. So now they look and they say, man, I have 50K payroll. You know, John is costing 10K a month of payroll, but John is definitely not worth 10K for us right now. I could probably find someone to do John's job for $4,000 a month. That gives us 6K less of cost, which means we have to make 12K less of revenue to hit our bonus, because their bonus in this case is 2X the revenue of the team, right? And so what I've done is I've actually made it controllable by them. I've made it risk-free for me, meaning that I can only pay them a bonus if they make more than the 50% margin. And I've made it trackable for them, where they can read the payroll, they can see the numbers they're hitting for their clients, they can see the bonuses that they're billing for their clients, they can decide to take on more clients based on the need to make more money. They can take on less clients based on the need that they, you know, would rather hit more bonus on certain clients. But now we're all aligned in incentive, right? And what happened immediately after that, I'm going to take a really good example of a team. There was a team that was doing, you know, about 50K in payroll, and they were doing about 84K. So this is payroll and this is revenue. And in order to hit their target, they actually have to do $100,000 of monthly revenue. In month 2, this team added $50,000 to their team's revenue and reduced their payroll from 50 to 40,000. So now here's what happened, just for context. They now, new scenario here, I'm sorry for all my scribbles. They now have $40,000 of cost. They have $150,000 of rev, and their new baseline is only $80,000, right? So minus $80,000. This team now has $70,000 extra revenue in profit, right? That's all that matters, profit, right? Gross profit. That's being added to my business now, okay? Compared to before, it was significantly less. And because of that, this team now is able to take a third of this number, 70K, so $23,333, and split it between everyone on the team. You know, if that's 5 people, then everyone's getting 4.5K that month extra bonus. And what am I doing as a business? I'm taking home more money. So I'm aligning my bonus structure with what I need as a business, which is actually gross profit. Too many bonuses are on revenue. Too many bonuses are on these other factors that don't actually contribute to the bottom line. I'm now allowing my own team leads. So basically these guys inside of each team at the top with the numbers, these guys, I'm allowing these guys to make a decision, as well as their team to make a decision. If we all agree this person isn't worth it, or we all agree that we need another person to help us do this, now they're making those choices consciously. They're thinking, man, how much is this person going to cost? How much is he going to be able to do? Is it going to be worth it? Is he at least going to produce more than 2 times his own cost to the team, so that we can still continue to hit bonus? And so I challenge you to rethink your bonus structure one more time, to be controllable, to be risk-free, and to be trackable for your team, so that you can align your incentives with them. And I really challenge you to do it sooner than later. This is a risk-free play for you. It's controllable for the team. And I promise you, you will see them work and care about the business much more like it is theirs, rather than they're just an employee on salary in a company, and whatever happens, happens. So hopefully this was helpful. If it was, please like, subscribe, share this video with someone else who owns a business, so they can maybe think outside the box, create better bonus structures and incentive, especially in today's world with so many benefits and perks and remote work and all this stuff. I think it's very important to incentivize our team to go the extra mile, and in turn help the business, help them personally, so that everyone wins at the same time. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.